Hey, good morning. It's Friday. Oh my gosh. Aloha Friday. Hello Friday. It's Friday. So many of you are looking forward to a long weekend because Monday is Labor Day. But I'm a stay-at-home mom. So Fridays just mean no homework. That's really all that means is yay. It's not that I get to go, get home from work, but it means my kids don't have homework. So I'm happy for Friday. I wanted to tell you about a fall favorite that I just got in stock. I love this color. This is Napa. Napa. Hey, JC. I love Napa. It's a total fall favorite. And then what I also wanted to tell you about was something that you all need to do. And I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to apply Napa because I have some new LipSense users on here. And I just want to do like a quick overview of how it goes on and how easy it is and how great it works. So you have to shake it up. You want to shake it up and down. You don't want to bang it or go sideways because honestly the little ball in there that makes it, mixes everything up, it would only go side to side. So you want to go up and down. It says to shake it 30 seconds, 10 seconds, it's good. You want to mix all the natural properties, the color and all of that in there from the bottom, get it, all the sediment. So I like to scrape my wand because I found that thin layers are the best. You can see that the wand is angled. There it is. So I'm going to use the tip of it to make a line. And it says to go in one direction, but you find your groove. It's like when you have kids. There's what all the books say, and then there's what works for you. So the books say, go in one direction, but then there's what works for you. I tend to go, apparently I'm gonna overline my lips today. And I'm just gonna draw like a straight line. And this is what I'm gonna call my liner, my lip liner, by using this top edge, that tip edge right there. So I'm gonna do it one more time. And kind of shape my lips. This is where you can like overshape, undershape, get larger lips, smaller lips, whatever you want to do. If you need help with that, I'll be happy to consult with you. And I'm going to do it one more time on the bottom. And you see how I'm stretching my lips out? It's because you get these lines as you get older. But the rad thing about this liquid lip color is that where you put it on is where it stays. It doesn't bleed. So the important part of putting it on and stretching your lips is that you get it in those little lines so that when you do smile, you don't have white lines where it missed. So that would be really bad. And it would look really weird. So if you're like this, putting it on, when you smile, you're gonna have all these white gaps where your lip color missed because this stuff does not bleed, it doesn't blend, it doesn't do any of that. So where you put it on is where it stays. So if you want white line, maybe I should try that. Like do this and put it on and see what happens if you don't like stretch your lips out. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, now I'm gonna do like inside. They say go like one direction, but again, I'm scraping. You want to do 3 layers. And just kind of color in the lines. If you have thicker lips, go like in, like that. Go inside the lips a little bit. Because that's called your waterline. It's the part of your lips that rub against your teeth and your tongue and whatever. And so that part might come off a little sooner than the rest of it. Which is super simple. If that happens and you have like a waterline, just slough off as much as you can, reapply 3 layers in the waterline, do 1 more layer across the top of your entire lips, and then gloss it up. Okay, do not rub your lips together because it gets sticky. Your layers will dry between 3 to 5 seconds. If you have a thicker consistency, this is thin, it will take longer. The longer you let it dry in between layers, the better. You get a better coverage. Colors like mulled wine, Bella, thicker consistencies. This is layer 2. I mean, look how pretty this color is. This is kind of like the blue red where it's universally beautiful on super light skin tones, medium skin tones, dark skin tones. It's just beautiful on everyone. Okay, now I'm just gonna do my last layer. When you buy LipSense, you have to use the gloss, the glossy gloss, to seal it. You can use all of the other glosses too, like the pink glitter. Ooh, pink glitter gloss would be pretty with this. But it won't seal it as well. So you want a good sealer. The glossy gloss has shea butter in it, so it's ultra moisturizing, and it's what seals it in. So if you want matte lips, put your gloss on, then put the matte gloss on, and then when the glossy gloss soaks into your lips and seals everything out and moisturizes from the inside, the matte gloss will still be on top. The pink glitter or the gold or silver glitter will just sit on top of your lips in that dry state, and it just looks so pretty. Okay, so the reason why you have to have glossy gloss is that, okay? Do not use any other brand of gloss because your lip color will wear off really fast. So much faster than it normally should. It will also get gummy and it'll gum up. So if you're finding throughout the day that you're getting like little balls, recheck what gloss you're using because this stuff is all formulated to work together. And see, once the gloss is on, it's awesome. And there's no color on my wand. Check it out. Now I'm gonna smear gloss all over my face because my color won't move. See, won't move. It's awesome. And it's gonna be like this until I probably go to bed tonight, depending on what I eat, if I'm careful. Before you eat, put another layer of gloss on because you're going to want, see, I wipe my makeup off. Put another layer of gloss on just to seal it up. Okay, now let's move on to the important stuff. I'm not good at this. I'm horrible at it. So I'm gonna just put this out as a PSA that we all need to practice this together. You need to clean your brushes, okay? This is a clean brush. This has no makeup on it at all. This is not a clean brush. This is how you know you need to clean your brushes. Your brushes, if they are white or light tipped, the minute the color starts to bleed into the dark here is when you need to clean it. Now, our company has a really amazing brush cleaner. It's super concentrated. It's like you just need a tiny, tiny bit. But I've got a ton of brushes. Like, watch. And I literally just rinsed them all, like washed them all today. Like, look at all these brushes. I'm gonna hold the top of the up ones. Look at those. And I just washed them all this morning. So I'm like, you know, I need to tell my friends on here, you gotta wash your brushes. So I saved what a dirty one versus a light one looks like, a clean one. I'm not pitching our brush cleaner because I have learned of a cheaper way to do it. Sorry, Synagents, it's a little bit cheaper. Okay, so I'm going to reposition the camera so that you can see what I do and you can copy. Hold on. And I did this in advance so that it would angle correctly because I'm rad like that. Did it go? You can see my light wire there. Okay, so this is what you do. Hot water. Can you see the hot water? Okay, hot water. You need one of these. This is a big one. You can get one of these from Amazon for like, I think I spent less than $10 on it. It has different textures for different I want to say wands and brushes at the same time. It's coming out weird. Smaller brushes need to get more finely, you know, intricate details in there. Larger brushes require these. There's a whole sheet that tells you what type of brush to use, but I don't listen to it. I don't read it. I just, whatever. So I get hot water because everything comes off better with hot water. I slip my hand in this guy, and here is my magic solution. Dawn liquid soap. This trial size, it probably cost me less than $1, and I've probably had it more than 6 months doing all my brushes. So this is literally all I do. A little bit of Dawn, okay? A little bit of Dawn. Take my brush and I get it wet, and I can like swish it and like tap it in the water. And you don't want to like smash it in and like whatever, but you want to like go with the flow of the bristles. So I still have lots of color on there, as you can see. Water, Dawn, and I just go back and forth, and you can see like the color coming off. And what I'll do is I'll turn off the water so I can show you the sink. But you just kind of go along with the bristles here, and you can see the color's just coming right off. And you can tell I'm not smashing it and digging in. I'm just going with the flow of the bristles back and forth and really trying to get in there. Like I said, the smaller brushes, you use the smaller fine-tuned part. The bigger ones, you give it a little bit of pressure. Okay, so this is my color coming off in the sink. And then what I'm gonna do is rinse this out so it's nice and clean. And then I'm gonna rinse off my brush. Give it a little squeeze. Clean. Totally clean. I dry that off. I get most of the moisture and wetness off the brush like this. And then I just lay it out to air dry. And then you have a nice brush that looks just like this. Nice and clean. I don't know what's on this one. It looks just dusty. So I recommend putting your brushes in a drawer, or you lay a towel, like a little washcloth or something on top of them just to keep the dust off. I don't know if you can see it because of my light, but there's some little dusty magnets on there. It's just, doesn't look clean. I don't want it on my face. So just for the sake of doing it, let's see if anything comes off on it. Oh yeah, look, there's still product coming off because I didn't use the Dawn. There's still like a little bit, I can tell that I used it for foundation or powder. So there's still a little bit coming off. I'm gonna rinse it now. Just as much as I got the soap in it, I need to use the same kind of procedure to get the soap out of it. Squeeze it out. Kind of run it through my white towel, which has no product on it except for the makeup I just rubbed off my face, that little spot. And I can tell that it's clean because, I mean, I'm rubbing on this and it's just wet. There's no residual face color at all. So, and I just let everything sit in air dry. Just like that. That's all you need to do. So, obviously the more brushes you use, the longer it takes. I probably spend a good half hour doing all my brushes, but they're all clean. And the recommended time is once a week. A little unrealistic. I barely get to do all my laundry once a week. So, whenever you can. But once again, you know, if you have good brushes, you can get brushes like this at Walmart has these. Target has these. These are called Real Techniques. I love them. They're nice and dense and they're great. Do this as much as you can. When the white starts to, when all the color of your product starts to go into the black bristles, it's time to clean them. That's all I have today. Love Napa. See, gorgeous, gorgeous color. Great to blend too if you have lighter pinks like Pink Champagne or Bravo, Bombshell. Love it. Even Mauve Ice would be really pretty. Goddess, even Sassy Z. Like you can do so many layers, and now that we're mixing our colors, that too. So it's a fall favorite, and it usually goes out of stock really quick. Right now it's all in stock and I have some, so there's no need to like panic, but you're gonna want your hands on this and your lips are gonna want it too. And I dare you to tell me how many compliments you get wearing it because it's just gorgeous. And it also makes your teeth look whiter. The darker the color, the whiter your teeth. That's all. Have a great Friday, guys. Bye.